future, but as we pull away, I just want to say for both of us, welcome to the British Grand Prix!
Welcome to the British Grand Prix!
Sweet, so as we start this lap, we're headed now down the Hamilton Straight. This will be, for us, the first DRS zone of the lap, but they won't see DRS until they're on the Wellington Straight as well, after the first couple complex of corners. So, the Hamilton Straight, most recently named, you can see the beautiful Paddock Club there on the right side of the track, and the hotel here on the left side of the track. Red Bull's actually doing quite the event there tonight.
They've taken over the whole hotel, guys, so. And we've just gone past as well on the left-hand side, the podium. We're hoping to see our three British drivers up there as well, so let's hope for that.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully we're seeing Lando with an amazing performance this weekend.
There's people on the track.
If we have any Fernando Alonso fans on board, I think everybody's a bit on the Fernando hype train this year, but I think they're on for a good weekend as well. We saw Lance Stroll out qualifying though last weekend and finish ahead of him as well, so I think both cars are quite up there.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like the lorry was just warming up his tyres there on the start-finish straight, so yeah, we've got about warm up them tyres. So we're coming into the first corner, which is Abbey, and this is an extremely fast corner. On a qualifying lap, you'd be in 8th gear, flat out, quite literally flat out. So it's so important for the drivers to be maximising the tyres, turn in at the right point, and focusing on the next corner, which is Farm, where they'll also be flat out, won't they?
Yeah, exactly. So on the entry here, you're turning in maybe just at the end of the curving here for Abbey. 8th gear flat out, just like you said, you're leaning on the car so much. You have 5.5 G's on you through the apex, which if you have one force of gravity on you all the time, you can imagine 5.5 times your body weight being thrown around the corner as you go through it. So these drivers are quite the athletes as well. But
there's the wind.
On the race start here, we've seen some things happen in recent years. Maybe Guan Yu Zhou going upside down into the wall over there. That was a quite eventful one as well. But nothing. You never know what's going to happen on the race start, especially around this circuit.
Yeah. So, Blake, what would be your top tips for the driver? What would you be looking at coming into turn one if you're starting on the grid?
To be honest, I'm always nervous for when the lights go out. Once the lights go out, then yeah, don't stall the car. When you're on the limiter, don't stall the car. But I always get a bit nervous coming up to the race, and then once the lights go out, instincts take over. You're always looking for drivers around you. How late can you go on the brakes? That's the only thing you know, because you know what you've done to warm your tires coming to the outlap, how hot your brakes are coming to the grid, everything like that. So everybody's in a competition in that sense.
This is where I spin.
Exactly what you can do, and
this is my spin corner.
What you think others are going to do. And that's why you see a lot of drivers hanging out all the time. I think it's a bit to get a bit of an advantage on the other person, because anything you know about this can be used against them. At least that's how I think.
Yeah, no, he's got some good points, this guy, I can't lie. Hopefully he doesn't stall it the next race. So the corners he just come back, I'm joking.
I've never done it before, so.
So we've just gone through Village and the Loop, a hard braking zone, guys, and I call this the Mickey Mouse section. It's a bit here and there, you can do a lot of overtaking, but the most important thing is the next Wellington Straight, and it's the first DRS zone down here. So the drivers are focusing on their exit, getting as soon as they can on the power, and coming straight into the first DRS zone.
Yeah, exactly. So coming into the DRS zone there, that doesn't even look like a corner in a Formula 1 car, but it is quite the corner. They've got DRS open.
No!
So, for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure you do, DRS is an acronym that stands for Drag Reduction System. It's a system on a Formula 1 car that modulates the top plane of the rear wing on a Formula 1 car. So you can see as we head down the straight, now the driver's got the DRS open, gives you around 30 to 40 kilometers an hour. And when you're within a second of the car ahead of you, that's when you can use it in a race condition.
Oh, it's going to be heavy here.
As we pass the concert venue here, I have no idea who's on stage.
Oh, heavy braking here.
They haven't made it to my side of the court yet, unfortunately.
Whee! We're on the outside. Right around the outside.
It's a very famous corner called Brooklyn. This is one of my favourite corners. It might seem quite big, but it's actually quite technical. It's quite a late braking zone into your...
We're going to take a Lewis line here.
BRDC, driver's lounge.
Lewis line. Lewis line.
Caulfield. So Brooklands is a really tricky section. In a Formula One car, you have so much downforce. Like I said earlier about G-forces on you through Abbey. If you come there on the entry and you're apexing at such a high rate of speed, in any other car you'd be hoping to just barely catch the exit curve and stay on the track. But in a Formula One car, I don't even think you could get there, to be honest, because it's going to hook up before you even get to the exit. They're on it as well. I think they're all a bit surprised by that. But
I don't know where they got that power from.
we're on the straightaway now, Jody, headed into where? Very famous corner on this track and on the calendar as well.
So we're just on the right-hand side here. It's the old pit lanes. As you can see, the hospitality suites here on the right-hand side. They're not looking the best, but they could be better. But we're coming down and we'll start finish straight into Compass. Compass is a very famous corner. I was there a few years ago, so we see Max and Lewis have a bit of collide here this way. So again, it's a very fast corner, and the thing is,
Put them in the wall.
turning in for it. And this is a very slow corner. And you're turning
Oh.
not getting pushed too wide on the exit, and we don't want to get track limits like last week.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, last week we saw 26 track limits violations in qualifying in Austria. So when you look at that, it's not really something that you want every other lap time being deleted. But you're turning in somewhere around the 50-meter board here for Top's Corner. 320 kilometers an hour at the apex, doing it absolutely flat out on the accelerator. This is what we were looking for between Lewis and Max a couple of years ago. However, a bit differently. So going through here, very tricky section, like Jody was talking about.
Oh, back to sub.
Violation. Back to
Vegas.
You can see what it would feel like in that one car because you're only going around. You're looking at those curves and they're an inch, maybe an inch and a half. So if you put the center of the car on that, you're going for a little ride.
Exactly.
You don't brake on the first two in an F1 car. No!
This left-hander here that we're about to go into is actually Meggett's, and then the corner after that is Beckett's as well, so they're not named on the entry, but you can see if you look back how tight these corners actually are and how wide they make them look on TV. It's honestly impressive what these cars are capable of, and these entries as well, when you have 20 drivers and 19 other drivers around you, it's something that you have to be mindful of on the entry, because if you pass side by side there, someone's be good into
The activation point is
so this circuit was actually built in an old airfield. So again, it's really wind affected. Coming down these streets, the car's going to be going so much
yeah, on the entry as well, if you're following behind a car, you have all of that turbulent air messing up the aerodynamics on your car. You have about 40% reduction in downforce. So if you're able to go there flat out through Baggett's and Beckett's on the entry, you'll maybe go through there 45 to 50 miles an hour slower if you're behind the car, because the closer you get to a car that has such high aero, the harder it is to follow. So the more aero, the bigger the tires, the bigger the chassis, as fast as the cars are now, you cannot follow too closely, which is why DRS is so effective in these recent years.
Exactly. And the next corner holds a lot of history for a lot of racing driver fans. Have you got any Michael Schumacher fans on here? So you know, Stowe, it holds a lot of history.
no!
Yeah, exactly. On the entry here, they made a pretty textbook move actually. Look up the inside and carry as much speed as possible, because around the outside on a track like this, this corner is off camber, so you have the road falling away from you as you turn into the apex. And
Spin.
it's really tricky to sort out, especially in an F1 car, but even in Formula 2 and Formula 3, where there's less grip and less aero. If you're not on the racing line, it's covered in marbles and dirt and a bunch of stuff that you don't run on your tires. So if you go out there, you're going to go straight off the circuit, unfortunately.
Exactly, guys. So off the racing line, just like Blake said, there's so much old rubber, and the minute you hit that offline, it's so slippy. And that corner, I've driven in a GT car. It's not as fast as an F1 car, but it gets pretty sharp pretty quick, and you really don't expect it. So the next corner we're going into is Club, and this is one of the last complex. So again, if you're on the last lap of the race, a lot of competition and overtaking is probably going to happen here. I mean, it was last year, wasn't it, that Lewis Hamilton took the two-car overtake here with Checo and Charles. So.
Yeah, exactly. A masterclass in racecraft from Lewis last year. Through here, he got a double overtake on the exit, or actually at the apex. So they were battling, they went wide, which, you know, when you're racing is a good thing to push. If you're trying